How's everybody doing? My name's Nick or Pestmentier, and today we're going to be breaking down the new Elden Ring NIghtreign DLC, Hollow Foreskin. Okay, sorry, I had the name a little wrong. Elden Ring NIghtreign DLC, The Forsaken Hollow. So we're going to be breaking that down here right now live for you guys. If you're excited for that, make sure you stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button. Here we go. Alright, so real quick, first thing I want to talk about, first frame off the rip, is this a new sky? Do we have a new kind of effect over Limveld here? A new, what would you say, cataclysm? Is that what they described the first one as? So, the night fog, a cataclysm. So, looks like we have something new there. Okay, so I want to back up here maybe to right here. New enemy. Is that maybe the Mesmer soldiers from the DLC? That looks like a new enemy. And the place in the map that he's at right now. Where is this? This looks like it could be within the new Shifting Earth, and we'll see more of that here later in the trailer. But just wanted to point that out here. I don't recognize this from anywhere. Same with this. This kind of looks like St. Trina's Caverns in the DLC of Elden Ring. Okay, pausing right here because so number one, the Dreglord I believe is going to be one of the new Night Lords. I think in a lot of ways he could be very, what would you say, similar to Helistar, the actual Night Lord. So the Dreglord, I don't know, is it a different, like I said, because the Night Fog was a cataclysm, and so that brought the Night Lord, Helistar. So is this like a new, the Dreg? I don't know, and he's the Dreg Lord, so just want to throw that out there. But if you look on screen right here, this looks like it could be the new, like, Shifting Earth, Hollow Earth. And so a couple things I want to point out is, so if you look up here in the top left, it actually looks like the base of maybe the Erd Tree, or I don't know, that tower, the tower that you travel up in the map. So if that's the base of it, we are actually underground right now. And so if you look up here in the scenery, it kind of looks like Nokron the Eternal City. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, seemingly this looks like a brand new part of the map. Also, I don't know what that effect in the middle is, whatever that is. It looks like a giant crystal. I don't know. Is it going to be important? Or is it just cosmic? I mean, who knows? But could be important. Want to point this out because this is from the DLC. I believe you see this in NIghtreign in the DLC, or depictions like this. So I believe they'll be adding a lot of Shadow of the Erd Tree content. Now right here I want to point out, this is one of the new Nightfarers. Her name is the Undertaker, and I don't really know what her abilities are going to be, but let's just kind of check out her gameplay here. It looks like she goes up and headbutts or just hits him really hard. Now this is the Scholar. This is the other new Nightfarer. So the Undertaker may be like an arcane mace type build. Scholar maybe kind of looks like a Spellblade. Maybe he's going to utilize a lot of the carry and, you know, sorceries or whatnot. I don't know. But that's just kind of what I saw from that. Maybe the Scholar's more of a faith dex built character, and then it kind of looks like the Undertaker could be maybe a little more arcane strength. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Now, this is important. I just wanted to throw this out there. We have a Night Lord in the overworld. It looks like they're fighting him in the base world of Limveld. So he's not actually at the end of a day, which is interesting. I wonder if the health is going to be scaled lesser or whatnot. Okay, we're going to back that up a little bit here. Okay, so look, we're gonna watch this actually in point 5. Okay, right here. This looks like, so hear me out. You travel down in Elden Ring. It's like the site of grace that is underground, the aqueduct facing cliff. You kind of come out of this, you know, part of the mountain, and it, you know, you're seeing basically the entire city below you. But this looks like one of those towers. I believe there's a tower you fight the Crucible Knight in. A lot of people will get him to just attack you and fall off the edge. It's kind of like a memed moment in Elden Ring. But this looks like it happens in one of those towers from the underground. Also, this is a DLC boss, Dancing Lion. So just an interesting thing I wanted to point out there. Right here on screen right now, I believe this is the other Night Lord. So we have the Dreg Lord, who is going to be one of the Night Lords. I believe this is the other one. And it looks like that maybe her, like, a special ability or maybe second phase could be something where she has many of herself. And then right here, This is the moment everybody is excited about. We have Artorias in NIghtreign. Let's go, guys. I mean, if they're going to be doing nostalgia callbacks, I want them to be putting, like, our favorite bosses in. So, I mean, a lot of people might be like, oh, they're just reusing assets. They've been doing that since the base game. So at this point, to me, it's to be expected. So if we're going to be reusing assets, like, let's just, like, bring the best ones here. So bringing Artorias, I think, is a really good addition. I'm really excited to see what he brings here. I mean, he looks badass right in this part, too. And then right here, okay, this is where we get the best look at the Dreglord. So actually, if I back up a couple frames, okay, here, we'll go right here. Okay, so it's some kind of beast. Back here, okay. This obviously is some kind of aura, I believe. It looks like there's debris on the battlefield, if that's kind of similar to Radahn's arena, because, you know, he had the big arrows, like, sticking in the ground and whatnot. But we have debris. It looks like seemingly stuff is spawning and coming out of the ground, so maybe that could be some of his attacks, maybe AoE, or just, you know, distance attacks. But this is the Dreglord, and if you look at him, he actually kind of looks like... But my big prediction for the Dreglord is if you look at him here, it kind of looks like this is a head, this is an arm reaching out. I don't know if you can see my cursor. I don't think you see my cursor. But if you look central, you kind of see a head. It looks like an arm reaching out holding a weapon. He reminds me a lot of the dragon skin soldiers of Noxtella. So if this is going to be kind of like a Noxtella theme, Shifting Earth and DLC, I could see them maybe going with that, but instead of having like maybe ice or lightning, it's going to be some completely new type of status effect, and obviously there's going to be much more twists and turns in the boss fight. So I don't know. That's just kind of what I can see in the distance here and what I think about it. Let me know what you guys know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But that would be it. So I don't know. I know I just said it, but let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be covering all of Elden Ring NIghtreign news and also Elden Ring base game and Elden Ring movies. So you can expect to find videos on my channel whenever news gets dropped about that stuff. But guys, I'm so excited for this NIghtreign DLC. I hope you are too. We've waited long enough. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm hoping for the best for this DLC, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day.